Alright guys, I don't know if this is going to end up in a video or not, but I went to the junkyard yesterday and scored these bad boys. Good old 243s. Got them off a GMC Envoy Denali. I think it was like an 05 or an 06. I don't know, somewhere in that range. I think it had the 5.3 LM4 in it, which had these bad boys. Intake was already gone. Unfortunately, somebody already yanked that. Would have really liked that. Notice this, the inside of this head was all nice and clean, right color and everything that you would want it to be. And then this one, this is the one that had the problem cylinder back here. It's a lot darker colored and it smells like burnt oil. It smells really awful. And I could smell it as soon as I was cracking those head bolts loose too. So we probably had some oiling issues going on. I left the block there. It was a fucking AFM VVT block, so I had no interest in that block other than maybe just having the block. What's up, YouTube? It's Cam Eve. My Cam's gonna be here tomorrow, so I'm thinking I can get the cam swapped out rather quickly. I might eat my words, but I'm determined. Yeah, so it's a big boy cam. It's the Summit 8711 or something like that. Basically the biggest son of a bitch I can get in the Blazer motor stock without it hitting the pistons or anything, hopefully. I mean, I read a lot of reviews, everybody says it clear, so let's hope. As far as these bad boys, I'm not doing those yet. I don't have $250 right now to have these redone. They might need a new intake and exhaust valve on the bad cylinder, because I found out basically the intake and exhaust valve was hitting the piston because the piston was snapped off. And if you look at the picture right here, it was rotating around the cylinder, and while it was rotating and not moving up and down because it was disconnected from the rod, the valves were just smacking it. So that's why it looked like that. I asked online, I was like, oh yeah. So the Blazer's over in Dad's garage, and with my wife's and my work schedules, and with our kids and everything, I'm gonna have to, in order to work on it, I'm gonna have to bring it over to my garage because I'm gonna have to multitask. So I'm gonna go get it tonight, but first, Blazer hasn't been in here for like a month, so I'll show you. But yeah, my workbench needs cleaned off. And then, yeah, my wife and kids have started to overtake the garage now that the Blazer's not in here. I parked the Blazer over there originally so my wife could park her big ass Yukon in here, but we haven't been getting snow really yet. And I think I can get this cam swapped out rather quickly, so I gotta move all this shit because I'm gonna try to get it over here tonight, the night before. So when I get the cam tomorrow and get off work, I work from home, so that's pretty sweet. But yeah, so hopefully after I get the cam tomorrow, I can start putting it in. Also, I somehow talked my wife into letting me buy another piece of hardware for the Blazer. It wasn't on sale or anything, but I really wanted it. So I don't know if I said this yet, but the Blazer exhaust has been very underwhelming and not what I had pictured or wanted. I was kind of disappointed. I think it all comes down to that muffler. It's a MagnaFlow. I think when I bought that muffler, I didn't really look too hard. I was just like, I looked at a couple of videos like, sounds good. It's a fucking MagnaFlow. It's a good brand, so I just bought it. Like, I didn't put much thought into it. So I think it muffles it too much. It doesn't have the deep, throaty sound that I like. I like a deep, throaty grumble or a rumble. And I want it to be louder than what it is with that muffler on. It's really quiet. It's not like I got a fucking hot rod. I don't want it to be quiet. Like when my neighbors are like, "Oh, we didn't even hear you fire it up," I'm like, "See, we can't have that. When I fire it up, they better get pissed." You know what I'm saying? Well, letting the Yukon warm up so my wife can drive me over there. It's just right around the corner, but kids won't cooperate, so we're gonna have to take one of them with us. So letting that warm up, and then we'll go get the Blazer and pull her in. Get ready for some fun stuff. I'm excited. Hopefully my neighbors don't get too pissed because I still don't have that muffler on. So she's gonna be a little loud pulling in. We get the Blazer, got the keys. Yeah, we went to the junkyard twice last week, and Dad got these GTP or GT40P heads. So he's pretty stoked about that. Fucking iron head shit off a Ford Explorer. That was a bitch. A 225,000 mile engine that's over 20 years old. Not so fun pulling those off. But we got them off. Yeah, Blazer's just been chilling out here. I think Dad's, she's been keeping Dad company. I think he likes having her over. He's been taking pictures of it and posting on fucking random pages on Facebook. Like, gosh, my son's Blazer. My dad, he was wanting to take a picture under the hood, and I'm like, hold on a second. There's some shit under there I ain't proud of, like my brake line's there and the shitty ass wiring, and she ain't pretty underneath the hood. But anyways, hopefully I don't get the fucking cops called on me because it's like past 10 o'clock. And I gotta let her warm up a little bit because it's cold as fuck. Definitely under 30. So let's get this, let's get her fired up. Drive out of here just fine. Let's let this wide band heat up. I don't even know why I wait on it to heat up. I got this like weird fucked up mentality where I think it has to heat up so it'll run better. The whole neighborhood up, probably my kids. Let's shut the garage door and hopefully nobody tracks me down. Wasn't me. Hi, baby. Good to be home. Cold enough to see my breath. Probably not digging into her tonight. Start doing that tomorrow. All right, boys, coming over here to steal some tools from Dad. He just recently got this bad boy right here. Oh yeah, damn. I think it's 24 mil, but I grabbed a few around that range. Need a torque wrench. Gonna steal that from him, and we are going to need this guy. He's using this used boy. Wheel looks, probably tighten it up. Well, I guess it's got the wrench on there. He started doing that. All right, so there we go. Tools needed that I had to borrow to do this. So let's get back over there, and hopefully if I get this done fast enough, might be able to fire it up tonight. Muffler got shipped and it's on its way. So that might be a few days, maybe the end of the week or beginning of next week before I get that, unfortunately. But at least I can get the cam in, get her running, get somewhat dialed in, and yeah, see how this new cam is. Anyways, I need to get busy. All right. Sorry, there's somebody's retarded dog like freaking out because FedEx is delivering to my neighbor across the street. But yeah, I got a little excited, started pulling shit off. Kind of just throwing that up there. But this is a guy we're gonna have to cut, though I have to figure out a different way to I don't know. It's puzzling. Might be able to mount it. I think I kind of notched it for this. I don't know, we'll figure that out afterward. So basically, I do not want to have to take the whole core support out to pull the cam out. Because you see the cam's right here. It's about in line with the water pump snout right there. But you got to pull the belt off. Need to disconnect the lower radiator hose. Or maybe I'll start draining it from the plug over here on the radiator. That's gonna fucking go everywhere. I'll probably do it from the lower radiator hose because then at least I can control where it's spitting out a little bit. Wife ran and got me some shit. These are really wanting. I told her, they are 5/16. I thought it'd be thicker than that. I don't know why. A balancer pulley thing, some shop towels, shit like that. Here's the cam. Good old 8711. I forget where the fucking, yeah, right there. This is the cam card. Now, I'm not sure where my old cam card is. That's not it. Oh, there it is. Actually, wasn't too far away. So we are going from, the current one is 605, 598 to 625, 605. So got a decent jump and lift there, but the main thing is the duration and the LSA. The LSA on this is, I think it's 113.5 or something like that. And then there's the duration, 234, 247. And this guy is 226, 231. So what we got ourselves here is a much beefier boy as far as duration. A little bit more lift. I say a little bit, but I feel like 0.25 lift is a decent amount, but a lot more duration. So should be pretty nasty. It's a stage 4 cam. It's the maximum valve clearance edition. So there's actually one that's slightly bigger than this one. It's like a 237, 247, bigger on the intake. But I decided to go with this one to be on the safe side. Got the valve covers off. Cool, it's still draining. Yeah, looking good for only 1,000 miles on it. Did get some junk down there pulling that valve cover off. But now I need to yank. Yeah, it looks really good actually. Looks like it did when I first put her together. I noticed that. I think you're supposed to have a little slap there. But it is odd that this whole entire side doesn't seem to have, oh, that one's under a little pressure. Just happened to stop it, I guess, when nothing was being pushed down. This side about the same. Look pretty good. Just gotta get that fucking connector out of there. But yeah. This one's under pressure, definitely, yeah. So there's that. I'm gonna pull the rockers off, get this belt off, and just keep plugging away at her. Just thought I would show what it looks like under the valve covers after, I think I've drove it about 1,000 miles now. Still looks really good, so I don't see any obvious issues or anything, so that's good. Looks like I got some gunk from pulling the fucking valve cover off. Yeah, probably make sure that doesn't go in there. But yeah, wish I could be throwing those on there, but like I said, too much money right now. Maybe I'll come back and do those later at another time, but for now, cam swap. I do want to upgrade these fucking exhaust manifold bolts at least, because these are the ones that came with it and they're little China ones. Really don't trust them. Kind of want to get the ARPs and the beefy boys, so I don't have to worry about those later. All right, I'm gonna quit blabbing, keep chugging away. All right guys, I've been plugging away. Got the rockers off, push rods out, both sides. It's all good to go. Got the radiator out. That was fun. Got fucking tranny fluid and coolant fucking everywhere. I caught actually a good amount of it down in there in the bucket. I might have to get some more. I didn't anticipate the fluid loss. I got the water pump off and the fans and all that shit. I think I might have smacked my radiator right there. Yeah, oh well. We won't worry about that. A ratchet slipped out of my hand. This fucking, that little hose wouldn't come off, so I just fucking threw it over there. Try getting the big impact in there, and guess what's in the way? This is that piece in the middle I was talking about. I'm probably gonna have to chop off. I'm thinking that I'll probably just chop that bitch. Which is gonna make this part right here really fucking flimsy. But I got some extra flat bar aluminum that I can put back over that and compensate. Just cut a fucking aluminum piece and mock it up, so I don't have to do a little fabrication. Make me a removable column here, so whenever I need to do stuff like this, I'm not running into issues, because I know the cam's gonna run into it. So, all right, got that hacked out. I went ahead and put the valve covers back on, just like very lightly, and put that over the intake because I was shooting sparks everywhere and I did not want that shit going where I don't want it. So there's only one thing left to do now. I can maneuver this out of the way, but I think we'll be fine. I think I can get the impact on there and brap that bolt off and start setting up the pulley and get this fucking thing off. All right, valve cover's back off. Pin magnets are all in. I've spun it around like twice now. So I think all the lifters are pushed up. I had one freak me out here because it caught on my wiring harness and made a popping noise, so I had to extend it. It was down here, I had to extend it around it. Those are really just extra insurance. I'm gonna put clothespins on them just to help hold them up, but I got these those wooden dowels. But first, I need to get the cam gear off and the cam plate. And I spun it around to where the dot meets up. And I'm noting that the little bar there is on the right-hand side. So that's where it should be. But yeah, everything looks pretty good. I was looking around. Didn't see any crazy shit. Look at that front cap there, it's all shiny. But yeah, she's looking pretty good. That's the stock cam gear there, but it's a LS2 Summit chain on there. It's been working pretty good. I was cranking it over, you know, I still have the whatchamacallit, the spark plugs in and everything, so there's that. I looked down in there, couldn't really see anything yet, but anyways, I'm gonna crack this cam gear and cam plate off, get the dowels in, get the clothespins on, and then we'll be ready to yanker. I got the new cam sitting out right here, so I gotta open it, but I'm gonna put the old one in the box. And eventually I'm gonna put it in this bag, but I haven't opened this yet, actually. But yeah, before I put that new boy in there, I'll make sure she's all cleaned off and everything. I want it going in clean. And probably gonna inspect my cam bearings while I'm there, but anyways, I'm gonna get to it. All right, got it all set up. Spun the cam around a few times. I'd also like to note that when doing this, taking the cam plate and the cam gear off, whatever you do, do not drop a fucking bolt, because you will be SOL. I realized that as I was doing it, and I slowed way the fuck down. It was like performing open heart surgery here, literally, of the motor. Yeah, I got it all set up here. Had to push it down, made sure they're all contacting the lifters. Then to the oil galleys there. The left one was a lot harder to push in than the right one. It's wedged in there pretty good. Sorry, my kids are in the background. Won't shut the hell up. I always gotta yell and say something. But yeah, I'm gonna spin the cam over a few more times and cross my fingers, sweat bullets, all kinds of shit. But hopefully this works out. All right, good boys. Here's a moment of truth. God, I hope none of these fall. I'm gonna be so shitty. Well, I'm already hitting a lifter, so that's a good sign, right? Damn it. Try to get this fucking tranny cooler out of the way. Alright. She's out. And it's brand new. It actually has some marks on it. I don't know. Not too worried about it. I shouldn't look at these. And that the motto. I can't really see the other ones. That front one definitely looks like she got wore in. Trying not to tap the motor too hard. Knock those lifters free. Anyways. The old cam. And she looks pretty good. I say old, but it's not very old. Yeah. Looks like I can sail her still. Yep, nothing, no cam lobes ate up. Yeah. Yeah. It's totally fine. All right. Now it's time to get this guy out and lube her up and get her in. Getting oil all over my new phone. Hopefully that doesn't mess with things. Oh, hey, you guys had my knife. Alright. Cam. Oh god, that stinks. Smells like machine oil and nasty shit. Oh fuck. Just gonna take a minute to inspect her. Inspector Gadget. I mean, I'm probably gonna take some brake cleaner or something to spray this off. Yeah. Do I have brake clean? I do have brake clean. Alright. Yeah. Let's get the brake clean. We'll spray her off. And then get her ready for the assembly lube. I'm using this Purple Power Max Tough shit. It's what I use when I assemble the motor. But basically, we're going to cake the shit out of this thing after we spray her off. And then I'll show you guys putting a new one in. I might try to get a better angle because I don't think the angle I had was very good. I bet you guys got a good view of my arm, which isn't very helpful. But I guess we'll just spray off right here. I'm trying not to spray my push rods and stuff, but I'm getting on a little bit. All right. Oh, Jesus. Let's wipe all this shit off. Just all the machine oil, all that shit they put on these. Just whatever I do, don't drop the cam. I don't know if any of you guys have ever held one of these, but they're kind of fucking heavy. Probably weigh about, I don't know, 5 to 10 pounds. Kind of heavy and awkward. Alright. It's looking pretty good. Now, set that bad boy down for a second. And yeah, I'm gonna set you guys up over here and start lubing her up. It's actually going in better than the old one came out. I don't know if I should be worried or... Right to the end now, she's giving me shit. I think they said you can use water pump bolts for this because they're longer. Oh, fuck. Well, in the process of taking out the other cam, I tilted my tranny cooler. Hey. And now there's about there's like well, that's great. 2 quarts of fucking tranny fluid on the floor. So that's great. Just tore my glove using these crusty ass water pump bolts. And there we go. She is in, boys. Fucking shit. I don't think I had any lifter swell. I didn't hear any clickety clanks. Remember what I said about not dropping bolts? Thankfully, these are water pump bolts. And a little longer. Yeah, almost fucked up there. Oh, this is fucking stressful. Just getting okay, now this one I really don't want to drop. Let's put the other hand under there. Okay. Didn't drop any bolts down in the fucking oil pan. Alright, see what she looks like. Oh, freaking fucking mess, man. Shit. God damn it. But yeah, cam is in. I feel like I got something on my phone camera lens. I don't know. Probably need to clean this thing off. But yeah. Notice how I put that little dimple on the same side. It was on the right side right about there. That's just for reference. Now I need to get the cam gear, or the cam gear and the chain back on. Well, first, before that, I need to pull these dowel rods out, pull this bullshit out, and then we'll be able to, maybe I'll just pull the dowel rods out first, and then we'll get the cam plate on there, and then start working on the cam gear and chain. But yeah, stay tuned. I don't know how much more of this I'm going to record. It's pretty straightforward from here. Biggest thing is going to be the fucking, says dot. Whenever I, before I even took that apart, I made sure his dot was facing down, because on the crank there's another dot like that, and it's supposed to be facing up, and they're supposed to point right at each other. That's how you know you're on the right tooth and everything. It's time to put the pulley back on. Didn't record it, but I cranked her over. No conflictions there. Got the front cover and everything back on. By the way, I was able to see the dot on the crank tooth. I just had to pull the chain up and look down there. Spun it over like probably 5 or 6 times. It kept lining right back up. No conflicts, no snags, other than like just compression from the spark plugs. I know like that's not the right way to check for piston and valve clearance, but my thought process is these guys, there's guys out there that run this cam on 5.3s with flat tops. I have a 6.0 with a dish. I think I'll be fine. And there's plenty of guys out there with 6.0s that are running this cam too. So as long as I degreed that right, you know, or you know, lined up the dots right, should be good. And I'm pretty sure I did. I checked like 5-6 times. I also went back through, rechecked all my torque on the rocker arms like multiple times. About the same backlash I had before, just a little side to side. That one feels a little looser than the other one, but this one might be under partial tension there. I don't know. I'm gonna go back over the rockers. That's the reason why I put the valve covers back on yet. About to get the pulley back on, then it's all downhill from there. You know, obviously I have to retune and all that shit. So that should be fun. Probably gonna do that tomorrow, or maybe fire this bitch up tonight and see what I'm working with. But I have a lot to put back on, you know. Main thing is now that I cut that, I'm gonna have to fab up something different here. And I don't know if I have bolts, but I was thinking about using right here and then hoping that hood latch goes back over it. So may fuck with the hood latch shit tomorrow. It'd be cool to get everything back together and fire it up tonight and see what she sounds like. So yeah, kind of coming down to the crunch time here, and here I am recording. Anyways, I'm gonna quit blabbing. I'm using this AutoZone, that guy. It's got this big ass nut, and then I realized the rod sticks out quite a bit, so I can't use a socket. So got the trusty crescent wrench there. I'm gonna try to get on there. Looks like about a 1-incher there. It's a big boy. That kind of have it heating up on this. I may torch it too after this. Just let it get heated up. Yeah, it should get warm. But yeah, I got the front cover on, put the RTV on each side. So once I get this pulley on, it's literally probably crank her over a few more times, check my, for the third or fourth time, recheck the torque on the rockers, make sure none of them are loosening up, and then put the valve covers on and start slamming shit back together. Alright, you guys are probably not gonna be able to hear shit when I do this.
Oh yeah, I'm used to it. Yeah, they're loud shit all day at work.
Alright, fire in the hole. Alright dudes, after looking at the logs after that first startup there, definitely needs more fuel. I added about like 25% all the way through. She got really lean on me there, just blipping the throttle. And then put about 10% more air at idle. So there's that. Not really ready to take it to the gas station yet, but I'm getting low on fuel. I'm going to go get some more. But she ain't even ready to take down the road yet. I can't even blip the throttle without it fucking going super lean on me. It got up to like 16, almost 17, just blipping the throttle. So trying 25%, see what that does. But this thing is fucking nasty. Fucking here actually showed up 2 days sooner than what I expected. Comes from pretty much a place. The BlackWidow shop is in Los Angeles, California. It took 3 or 4 days just to get out of Los Angeles, and then after that it got here in like 2 days all the way from there. So but it's finally here, so kind of worried. I already know this fucker's gonna be really loud. So I've been looking inside. But yeah, basically there is no sound deadening whatsoever inside this thing. I don't think there's an in and out or anything. But yeah, this is 2.5 inch, similar what I have over there. I'm hoping that these are spaced the same. They actually look like they're a little further apart, but I might be able to wrestle my pipes to make that work. But yeah, it's got that hourglass design. That's what's going on here. Black Widow. Very excited, but I already got that one yanked off. So I'm gonna try to wrestle this on. Hopefully it goes on without giving me too much shit. And obviously I'm gonna have to do a little bit more after the muffler, because I'm basically just gonna have the muffler at the end of the pipes. But for now we can put it on there and get a good idea what it sounds like. As far as this goes with the tune, I'm gonna put the tune back on that I had with it idling right after I started it. Seemed to be idling just fine then, so not so much since I started tinkering with it, but I still have yet to, I don't know. I probably won't show the rest of that because it's probably gonna take me a while to get this thing dialed in with this big cam. It's a lot harder than previous cam. But anyways, I digress. I'm gonna get this bitch on there and then upload that other tune and we'll fire it up and see what she sounds like. Should be pretty fucking amazing. I uploaded that other tune. I got the new Black Widow muffler on. My laptop isn't charged, so I'm running without HP tuners, but fire in a hole. Well, fuck. I feel like that's louder than straight pipes. God damn it.
tested that earlier by putting my finger on a body panel that was rattling, and it stopped when I had my finger on it. So much rattling in the cab now with this new muffler. I need longer pipes in the back. Having it dump underneath the cab, it's horrendous. I put two 45-degree elbows on there, but it still rattles me pretty good. Not much throttle there. This cam's pulling in like a fuck ton more air than the old cam. I put a bunch of fuel in it to keep it from going lean when I first put it in. Now I'm taking it all back out. Just now starting to get closer to stoic at lower